Hi there, my name's Glenn Steinhardt, and this trainer tip is all about branding your CLM account and the outbound emails with your company's logo and email signatures. This way, when your internal employees or your external participants receive an automated email from CLM, like maybe an external review email, for example, it can help with reassurance that it's originating from your organization. To brand your CLM with your company logo, simply log into CLM and access the Admin tab at the top of the screen. Now, if you don't see the Admin tab, that means you don't have the necessary permissions, and you might need to reach out to your company's CLM administrator for access. Once there, click on the Branding tab on the left that you see under the Account Management heading here, and it'll bring you to a page that looks just like this. You can upload your company logo by just dragging it right to the box or clicking on that Select the File button to navigate somewhere within your local machine to find it. I have it right here. I'm just going to drag it and drop it right in here. Now, I'll also include some alternate text here. This will be displayed when somebody hovers over this logo, whether it's in the system or in your emails. Next, I'll choose the colors of my account. Now, the primary color can be seen all throughout CLM, like here in this account. If I take a look here, right now I'm looking under the Documents and Folders Attributes menu here. We changed the color to purple, so that's what's going to be displayed up here. Right now, if I look in my current account, it's showing as blue. I'm going to go ahead and change it by clicking in here, and I'll go ahead and select the color that's a little closer to my company's logo color. Now, the secondary color here is particularly helpful as it indicates where documents will be added when dragging and dropping. So for this one, you might consider using a light color. So let me show you here. I'll go ahead and change this to something a little lighter like this. I'll choose that. Let me show you what that's going to look like here. I've got another account open. If I go over here and decide that I want to drag something into this account, that color that you're seeing that's highlighting there where I can see the text right through it, that's the color I've chosen as my secondary color. Now, buttons occur all throughout both the CLM application and in your outbound emails, and the colors that we chose above will be reflected in these buttons. Now note that primary color that we saw before is used for the button color as well as the link color, like you see here. For the email preview, you can choose to include or not include the logo of your organizations in the emails that we deliver via CLM, like those external review emails I talked about before. You can also include a footer message if you choose, and you can put it in here. Like, for example, maybe you want to put in your company name at the bottom, just like that. You can always preview a sample email so you can take a look and see what that's going to look like. Note that it takes the signature at the bottom here. It takes the sample buttons here if somebody needs to click through to get access to whatever it might be, an external review or an internal link, and it includes the logo at the top right here. I'll go ahead and click on Save. That's it. That's all there is to brand your CLM account. You'll see a notification at the top there that your requested updates will process shortly. After a few minutes, you can click through your CLM account like this and review the changes you've made. You'll notice that there's a logo showing up here at the top. You can see if I drag an item into here, it's taking on my secondary color like we saw earlier. And in addition, if we go into our admin settings here, and then on the left-hand side, first of all, you can see the buttons already showing up here, but we can go into our attributes section and we can see that certain areas of CLM has adopted the coloring here like we see here, and we can also see it in, for example, eForms as well if I click on eForms here. You also might consider sending out an external email so you can take a look and see what it's going to look like from your recipient's point of view. And I've got one right here, and we can see that that external email displays the logo, and it also incorporates the coloring of the links down here where we see Review Online. And as I scroll down further, we've got our signature at the bottom. Now, for more information on administrative settings of your CLM account, please access DocuSign University and review our learning path for CLM administrators by searching within DocuSign University for CLM administration.